Right, today we're going to take a look at this video on YouTube titled CDC Director Gives Emotional Warning of Impending Doom. Released about 14 hours ago. We're going to watch this one that cut from CNN. It's about a 6-minute video. Even at the top, they got a banner on YouTube under the news section and says developing news. I'm scared. CDC Director warns of impending doom of fourth wave as COVID cases increase. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Director Rochelle Walensky went off script at a briefing Monday and made an emotional plea to Americans not to let up on public health measures amid fears of a fourth wave. Okay, two things here. They're saying the CDC director named Rochelle Walensky went off script, right? Keep that in mind. And made an emotional plea. Alright, those are the two things we're going to be paying attention as we look through this video. Let's get right into it. We'll skip past this video, this ad. Alright.
President Biden announced today that within the next 3 weeks, 90% of Americans will be eligible for a vaccine. Also, that they will live within 5 miles of a vaccination site. That's key. It's about access. That's because he expects the number of pharmacies participating in the federal pharmacy vaccination program to more than double. So good news on the vaccination front. That means something to you. However, with cases now trending upward in a majority of states, President Biden also called on state leaders to keep their mask mandates because the battle is, quote, far from won.
Okay, so I want to stop there real quick. He opens up talking about how it's getting better. Everyone can get their vaccines, and everyone needs to continue to get their vaccines and do their part. And then in the next breath, he says, "Oh, we're letting up too soon. We need to keep our masks going and keep doing the mitigation measures and social distancing and all this." So those two ideas should be contradictory to what we're told the vaccine is supposed to be. Right? If more and more people are getting vaccinated, then wouldn't you expect things to be more and more relaxed? But no, they're saying do not relax. Keep doing everything that we told you to do this whole time and get vaccinated. All right, so I just want to point that out. Let's continue.
His comments echoed an emotional plea also made today from his CDC director.
I'm going to lose the script.
Bam, right there, okay. What is the first thing she said? She said, I'm going to lose the script. Right? I'm going to go back. Pay attention.
An emotional plea
Pay attention to her eyes right after she says that.
I'm going to lose the script.
Did you see that?
And I'm going to
Look at her
reflect on
eyes.
the recurring feeling I have of impending doom.
If you lost the script, if you're losing the script, why do you keep gazing down at the same position as if you're reading something? You would think that your eyes would maintain contact with the camera, not to continue to fixate downward where a script would be placed. Pay attention.
His CDC director.
I'm going to lose the script, and I'm going to reflect on the recurring feeling I have of impending doom. We have so much to look forward to.
She's a bad actor.
So much promise and potential of where we are, and so much reason for
She's
hope.
reading.
But right now, I'm scared. I know what it's like as a physician.
Okay, this is right there where she says, I'm scared. That kind of is like where the emotional plea begins. Right? Kind of see how this switches. She switches into the emotional part of this.
Promise and potential of where we are, and so much reason for hope. But right now, I'm scared.
Bam.
I know what it's like as a physician to stand in that patient room, gowned, gloved, masked, shielded, and to be the last person to touch someone else's loved one because their loved one couldn't be there. I know what it's like when you're the physician, when you're the healthcare provider, and you're worried that you don't have the resources to take care of the patients in front of you. I know that feeling of nausea when you read the crisis standards of care and you wonder whether there are going to be enough ventilators to go around and who's going to make that choice. And I know what it's like to pull
Okay, she just gazed down again, still looking at a script. All right, still going with the emotional plea. And there's a reason that they are taking an emotional route, at this time, and it has to do with the contradictions of what you've been told. So it can't be received logically. So you have to override the logical mind and basically go to the emotional. It's easier to manipulate on an emotional level than at more of a logical level.
To your hospital every day and see the extra morgue sitting outside. So I'm speaking today not
Right there, I'm gonna go back, but they cut right as she goes to look at the script again. Pay attention.
choice. And I know what it's like to pull up to your hospital every day and see the extra morgue sitting outside.
Right
so
there.
I'm speaking today not necessarily as your CDC director, and not only as your CDC director, but as a wife, as a mother, as a daughter, to ask you to just please hold on a little while longer. I so badly want to be done. I know you all so badly want to be done. We are just almost there, but not quite yet. And so
reading off a script, it's not real emotion.
To get vaccinated,
it's a manipulation tactic.
So that all of those people that we all
and anyone who can basically read any sort of facial behavior. I mean, most people can see what's going on here. Like, you don't have to be trained necessarily to see what her face is doing. It's pretty easy to tell that she's continuing to look down and reading from something. So to say you're going off script is completely disingenuous, and that pretty much invalidates anything that you put forth here, because it shows that you're not being honest. Let's go back a little bit.
Yes. And so I'm asking you to just hold on a little longer, to get vaccinated when you can.
And that's what they
so
want.
That all of those people that we all love will still be here.
All the people I love are still here, and we don't take vaccines or do any of that.
Joining us now, Dr. Lena Wen, former Baltimore.
All right, so that's pretty much it. Just want to go through that. Just want to show how dishonest the media is and how dishonest this whole agenda behind this COVID-19 coronavirus has been. All right, I'll catch you guys next time. Y'all take it easy.